How's it going? How's it going? I hope everything's going okay, because I probably almost was not gonna record today. I wasn't even gonna be here today, but I felt, you know what? Might as well be here. Because I still have a lot to do, but not just that, I guess whenever I do these, and that's so difficult to like remove. It's so lame. Anyways. Yeah, whenever I'm here doing these videos, these Minecraft Let's Plays, it's always a little therapeutic, like I mentioned before. Yeah, we're gonna try and not die, because that would suck if we did. But like I said, I was almost going to not record today. I think all day I've been feeling pretty bad, mentally. I feel as if my mental health has been plummeting, but I still got to put out some videos and work on them, work on scripting and just the whole process, right? No rest, or at least I can't really take a week or 2 or 3. Can't really do that. And if I did, then I'm just gonna be forgotten. No one's gonna care. And that's kind of the whole goal of YouTube, isn't it? To make people care enough to watch. And I don't really expect my numbers to do well on this video. It's more for me than anything else. But if you want to be listening and along for the ride, and maybe you can relate, you know, I'm sure you can. You're more than welcome to stay. Very rarely unlike this when it comes to like a video, or because of course any person who wants to and anybody wants to have a video reach a lot of views, but for me, as much as I would like that, at least now, at least this one, just want to give a moment to just talk. I mean, that's all I do, right? But maybe a little bit more for me this time. And just to talk about how I've been feeling. And maybe somebody out there feeling the same way. Yeah, so I've been fortunate enough to have a family who is loving, caring in their own ways, but maybe not always 100% accepting nor understanding. And I consider myself fortunate that I have friends I made along the way in my life. And that's all good. I'm gonna be 31 soon, and I've already experienced quite a bit. Not a whole lot, but quite a bit. And there's still a lot more left to experience in life. And I just keep thinking, it's like, I need to hold on. I need to hold on to live another day. So that way I could experience some amazing things in the future in my life. I don't know what they may be, but I'm sure they're amazing. So I have friends, I have a pretty decent family. What's going on? Why do I feel lonely, isolated, angry, and just sad, depressed all the time? I kind of wonder, and I have gone to therapy. While it did help in one aspect of my life, and that's in a way moving on from a relationship, but just sitting with the feeling that, yeah, you may have gone through an experience. I may have gone through an experience of a relationship that I was in and not being accepted for my sexuality with my family specifically. One or two family members, I would say. Maybe one. I don't want to give too much detail, at least not now, not in this video, but I've gone through my fair share of homophobia and things of that nature. And over time, it's resulted in me creating a space for not only myself, but for others to enjoy and partake in. But even that, I still feel this sense of loneliness, you know? It's so bizarre. And it's funny because I've even started this YouTube channel. Well, not started, but I've taken this channel seriously simply because I don't want anybody, including myself, to feel isolated and alone, but I do feel that way. And it's funny because if there's somebody I care about and I like, who I feel that will help me mentally, that I want to talk to, they're not available, they're not there, and when we do talk, it doesn't last. Only for a brief moment, and they sort of ghost me for a little bit. And I think that's happened on many occasions. And maybe this is where I'm gonna get a little bit deeper into my psyche, I guess, or my thought process, but I think the reason why I'm feeling this isolation is because I've tried my hand at relationships so often, and there are moments where I, need intimacy and closeness, and I have a lot to give as well, but I need to think that that's not something I need. It's a desire, it may be a want, but the whole love yourself kind of thing. That's hard. I've been trying. And I think every time I speak to somebody that I'm close to, somebody that, I start to feel closer with. The conversation just doesn't last, or maybe as a guy, I'm just feeling defeated and feeling like this sense of loneliness and isolation is gonna be forever part of my life, and it makes me feel like, why am I on this planet? Keep in mind, this is just me being as honest as I could be with myself and just talking. It's like a sense of defeat, It's like you could try so many times. Ultimately, you will always have this small glimmer of hope, and then it just gets thrown away or crushed or whatever you want to call it. But you really can't help yourself, and you want to just hope and think, life is definitely worth living, And yeah, I just become increasingly tired, exhausted, and I just we all need somebody in our lives, is what I'm trying to get at. Even though I say need, I could only do so much to try and lift myself up again and again and again. I've been incredibly exhausted, and I feel like that's the only word that I could think of. Exhausted. What has been happening recently is that I've been becoming increasingly angry and bitter. Where did I come from again? Is it here? Oh, it must be here, yeah. I guess I'll put torches down, or a torch. Okay, let's travel this way. I think it would be a good idea to put like a mark here. A waypoint. Tunnel. There you go, that could work. But yeah, I hear... Sorry, I'm trying to piece together my thoughts. My mind has always been foggy, and I feel like it's been getting foggier by a month, and... just... my mind has been tired of feeling negative feelings and such. But yeah, I've been increasingly becoming bitter and... Hold on. There we go. I've been increasingly becoming bitter and angry and hateful towards the world and people. I say people suck and... just life sucks. And over time, I've I guess in a way beaten down mentally. I just feel like I need a break from everything. And when anybody says, well, take a break, that's difficult. I feel like I can't. But I'll tell you this much, it has been getting harder for me to make any content or work on anything. And harder for me to enjoy anything. All I want is some kind of... This is gonna be hard to say, but all I want is some kind of companionship, to be vulnerable with somebody, like to be myself. So in a way, I feel really isolated. I feel trapped. I don't necessarily know what to do. And it sucks too because I'm very much an introvert, you know? Yeah, kinda stuck in between a rock and a hard place. It's so difficult for me to be vulnerable or let go with anybody, personally. Like, never mind relationships, as much as I would, as nice as it would be in one. I have a lot to work on myself. Like, there's no way, but that's the thing, it's hard to work on myself. Like, you know how you hear stories and people say, some people say, oh yeah, this person came into my life and changed my life for the better. They became my rock, and I'm suddenly a better person now because of him or her. You know, that's really amazing stuff. And I don't know if that's really a thing. Do people just say that, or what? But yeah, I think society and the whole toxicity of guys and, a high expectation of girls and the whole commercialization of the dating market. Like, it's daunting. And keep in mind, I never partake or watched, unless if it's from like a, third party, like a Twitch streamer Hassan or something like that. Talking shit about, like these alpha male guru guys. It's so silly. But it's also very tiring just to... Relationships are hard. Tiring. Dating is hard. Dating is hard. And it's nobody's fault, but just... there needs to be a change in both parties, genders, and... I don't know. I'm going on this whole weird dating tangent now. I guess that's probably one of the things that's been bothering me the most. But I keep saying this. I really do want to work on myself, but it's so hard to. Because I'm taking these steps, and I keep taking a step back. Anyways, I'm just rambling on. Well, I may have problems. I know you have problems. I'm gonna work on my problems. And I hope you work on your problems. And I hope you both come out better and stronger. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'll see you in the next video. And we're gonna continue working and going through the Nether. Take care.